What up, my people? It's your boy Sunny Day. I'm back with that update on Jayland Walker. The footage dropped yesterday. I was a little too busy, but I'm glad I didn't do it right off because I was able to look at it a little more to show you this breakdown, right? So I'm gonna get into it, but okay, they took too long. They took a long time to give out the body cam footage. Then they come up with a whole PowerPoint presentation. You know what I'm saying? They don't actually show they first approach to the traffic stop. They just give you a narration. So what they do, they give you a still shot of him hopping out the passenger seat. They give you a still shot of the officer pointing the taser. But the thing is, those still shots are coming from cameras, coming from the officers that were close to Jayland. Because if you look at the range, you can tell those officers was close. But when they give you the live feed, they give you the live feed of the officer that's furthest from Jayland. So it's hard to determine when he turned around and what he did when he turned around, or if he turned around. But let's get into this right quick.
On Monday, June 27th, 2022,
So they give you a narration.
In the morning, Akron police officers attempted to stop a silver Buick on East Talmadge Avenue near Thayer Street. Officers informed dispatch that the reason for the stop was for
Why don't they show that part? Why do they give you a narration? Something ain't right.
The driver of the vehicle refused to stop, and officers initiated vehicle pursuit as the vehicle was nearing the East Talmadge.
Y'all can go find this footage, but it's something I want to point out. That's why I'm letting it play. Okay, this right here.
For 40 seconds after the driver of the vehicle fled from the attempted stop, a sound consistent with a gunshot can be heard on the body-worn cameras of the officers. Officers notified dispatch that a shot came out of the suspect's car door.
Now they saying the camera from the officer picked up the sound of the gunshot. How, if he's in his car, if everybody's in their car and sirens blaring, how can that camera pick up a gunshot from a whole other car that's in front of him with other sirens blaring? Don't make sense.
At the time of the sound, a flash of light can be seen along the driver's side of the suspect vehicle.
Now this the aerial view highway camera, I guess, street camera. So right there, they saying it was a flash of light. Right there, they saying it was a flash of light came from inside the car or from the car. The officer camera picked up that gunshot sound, but it's two cars with their sirens blaring. How did the camera catch that?
And the suspect vehicle exited onto the Archwood Avenue ramp. The pursuit proceeded through several city streets until he neared the intersection of East Woolworth Road and Claremont Street. At that point, the driver slowed down and exited through the passenger side door of the moving vehicle wearing a ski mask.
Now they finna give you a still shot of him hopping out the passenger seat. Look how close that shot is. Look how close that view is.
The suspect fled from
I'm gonna show y'all where them views come from.
And facing officers momentarily. He continued to run, evading arrest. Officers attempted to safely take the suspect into custody by deploying their tasers.
Still shot of the taser. Look how close he is. Still shot.
The deployment of tasers.
See how close he was though?
And the suspect continued to flee on
You don't get the live footage from that camera though.
The nearby parking lot, the suspect stopped and quickly turned towards the pursuing officers.
Nah, they saying he stopped and turned to the officers.
Officers reacted by discharging their firearms, striking the suspect.
Now, before we play that part, she also said when they deployed the tasers, he turned towards them and then he took off. He turned towards them, then turned back around and started running. Again, started running away. Now, if he turned towards you the first time, why they didn't shoot him up? Then they do it when he supposedly did it the second time.
Inspection of the suspect's vehicle. a handgun.
That's what they found in the car.
For a handgun, and what appears to be a gold
The gun,
were observed
loaded magazine,
on the driver's
no
seat.
shell casing though. From the one shot. That's what they found. Gold ring gun. No shell casing though. From the one shot, no shell casing. Okay.
We will now show you the body-worn camera footage from the officer
Now they're gonna
who
show
was
you
first involved in the pursuit.
who was first involved, but he was last. They got this part quiet for some reason. It's not my computer. This theirs. It's their footage. See, now I got sound to it now. What was said before that? Now, this is live feed from the officer who was furthest away from Jayland. Hold on, we're gonna get to it. And you're gonna know he was in last place, because watch how many cars he run past when he get out. Trying to get past this when he pull over. They also took out the part when they said he was moving, he was riding at 15 miles an hour. It's in the one that's glitching though. The original one of the conference that this is at. With a PowerPoint presentation. Now he finna pull over. He gets his nerd pulling over. Okay, he finna pull over. Now he finna hop out. Watch how many police and police cars he run past. So he was last. He was last place. One officer, two officers. There go a car. There go another car. There go another officer. There go another one. Last place. Now, remember, when they showed the still footage, that had to come from one of them two officers' camera, because they was in that range. They was in that range where he was hopping out the passenger seat. Why the live feed not coming from one of their cameras though? Just the still footage. They chasing him. Now I want y'all to see something. Hold on, I'm stopping it for a reason. Now I want y'all to see something. They was flanking him. There's two officers over there to the right. They dropped their flashlight. Then you got this guy right here who dropped his flashlight to shoot. Then this is coming from the live feed. You also got two to the left over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know where the 7 or the 8 one at. But watch this though. They're going them down. Now, see over here? That's a taser gun in the officer's hand. That's one officer. That's another officer. See, he already pointing. But the thing is, he dropped his taser to shoot. Check me out. You're going to see it. Watch. I missed it. Hold on, y'all. I missed it. I missed it. Hold on. Watch. Remember, they was flanking him. Two officers to the right that was closer than everybody else. Then he was closest. But they giving you the footage from the officer that was furthest away. Okay, let me see if I can catch this. See that? Taser on the ground. He dropped his taser to shoot. Now, boom. Taser on the ground. Officer pointing with his gun. And there go the other officer with his taser in his hand. He didn't automatically start shooting first. Evidently, he wanted to do the taser thing first. He started shooting last. Now, you got an officer right there. Jayland is somewhere up in here. You got an officer right there. And it's another one over to the right. But he's closer. He know if that man had a weapon in his hand or not. You don't really see him shooting yet. He know if that man had a weapon in his hand or not. He already shooting. My man dropped his taser to shoot. Now, I don't even think he really started shooting. He still got his taser in his hand. He been started shooting after he dropped his at the ground right there. The flashlight is coming from this officer with his taser in his hand. He didn't find no reason to hurry up and start shooting. Now he's shooting. No, he's really not shooting. He never shot. Look, watch him. See the stream from his flashlight? Never pointed over to Jayland. He kept it to the ground the whole time. Look, he's the one hollering ceasefire. He's waving his hand right there. He waving his arm. He the one hollering ceasefire. He never shot. Obviously, he felt no reason to. And you got those over to the right. They give you the footage of the officer that's furthest away, so you really can't tell because his flashlight was blocking his camera view. Pay attention to the camera tricks, man. Why didn't they show footage, the live feed of the officers who was in front of that officer, or the officers who was off on the right to that officer? Hold on. To the right of those officers. They showed still footage of the taser. They showed still footage of him getting out the passenger seat. Each one of those officers was closer to Jayland, but they didn't give you the live feed from those officers. Only the one from that's furthest away. Let that sit. Think about that. Sunny day.